I've gone through these phases.
Okay, you might be different.
Yeah, I went through like a nympho phase, and like I was just like I had to like 4 times a day, and then I went through a phase where I had to like 3 times a day.
How many of those dudes are new dudes versus you just calling guys over that you've already slept with?
Oh no, when I was going through the nympho phase, I had a boyfriend. So
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, this poor man was just drained all day.
Yeah, well, he was literally, I've never been turned down so much in my life. Like, he was constantly turning me down. You'd be surprised, like, in relationships, how, like, I would get turned down because, like,
Yes.
get right?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that, like, the man is
the one that's, like,
the
sexual,
one
like-
that wants sick. No, we get sick of initiating it all the time, like, getting turned down.
That's why I always tell her,
I
like,
wanna
I will
sleep.
fuck you as many times per day as you try to fuck me.
You act like you've never turned me down.
I will rise to, yeah, but back in the day and very rarely.
What's the difference?
I'm just saying, well, it's an accurate description of reality.
Adam would come home from work sometimes. I'd be sitting at home all day and I'd be like, yes. And then I'd be like bouncing on him and he'd be so tired. He'd turn me down. And I was like, I feel like when you get turned down as a girl, you're like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I know, and I feel like
We
the guy-
take rejection way worse.
There's something
And the guys
so
will
nice
pity
about
fuck you.
guys initiating
that.
sex, especially
Sometimes.
when you
Especially
like
when you don't want it.
them.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the emotion that I get a lot of times when I try to initiate it.
Oh,
It's
it's
more
so
like,
hot.
It's like right when I'm about
This
to fall
guy again.
asleep and he's like, hey. I'm literally closing my eyes.
if
Oh,
she
so for me,
sees,
I'm like, just me while I'm asleep, like literally.
That's what I told you.
I love
That's
that. Guys
hot.
don't want to.
yeah, that's gross. She'll just be like, all right, use my. I'm like, oh my god.
You're like, whatever you do, just don't wake me up.
Yeah.
please."
It's like a fleshlight. It's okay.
Yeah, but when you say that, that's weird.
Yeah. It's like vibes.
Yeah.
Consensual.
It's CNC. It's consensual. It's
We're
CNC.
asking for it.
It's
We're
CNC.
married.
It's CNC. It's a discussion ahead of time. It is fully consensual.
No, but hey, do that. She tells you it's okay to just hit it whenever. You just take a little nap for 2 hours. You just wake up in the middle of the night and then you
Oh,
go
that's
for
the
it.
best. We do that a lot. 3 a.m. is like perfect.
You're up at 3 a.m.
Wait.
No, you wake up.
No,
to-
you wake up to fuck.
First, you stay in spoon.
It's
You stay in
like-
spoon too, so you don't stand up either.
Oh no, I start riding and getting crazy.
Oh shit!
Once we get going.
Back to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
have you
Serious?
slept one night
That's the
stand?
weirdest thing I ever heard. That's very hard
That
for me to
is-
imagine.
Have you
Like
ever
when
slept?
she's asleep, if I were to wake her up, I'd feel like I was waking up like a grandma. Like,
I
just
usually,
like,
no,
You
I
did it to
initiate
me
it.
one time where I had been sleeping for like an hour and I think maybe you were still up. Maybe you woke up in the middle of the night and started fucking me.
I think,
I
yeah, I
slept-
fucked you while I was sleeping.
And I woke
That's
up
You were-
happened to me.
She was kind of pissed.
Like
yeah.
slept. Have you like you? So you slept. That happened to this guy I've been seeing. Like I think I went out and I came back and he was already asleep. He's like, he told me to wake him up when I got home. When I got back to like the hotel, I was like, okay. So like I woke him up, or so I thought he was awake. His eyes were open. He was talking to me, and then he told me the next morning, like, so we fucked that night, and he told me the next day he didn't remember. I was like, what do you mean? You were sober? He's like,
Walking?
he said he like woke up in the middle of it and he was already inside of me. I was like, what the fuck? You were asleep?
I woke up as we were fucking.
I was like, what?
One time I hung out with this girl, and my recollection is that we got drunk, and then we had sex, and then I went to bed, and then I wake up in the morning, and she told me that I fucked her 3 more times, like what throughout the duration of the night that I don't remember at all, and that really freaked me the fuck out. Blowing that many
sleepwalking.
bonus loads, and I didn't even know. Like that just sounds weird. Like
Like
that's why.
not knowing what your body's doing. You're like, oh god.
It's like when someone tells you that you were talking in your sleep, and you're like, God,
What did I
do that
makes
all
me-
the time.
That makes me feel uncomfortable that I didn't know about that. Do I still really?
It was non-consensual to yourself.
What kind of shit do I say?
I never remember to tell you because I'm also tired because I'll wake up and look over and just like, I don't know, I was just saying stuff. But I can make all of it out. It's not like it's mumbling.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's like bonus loads.
Sometimes sex is so like non-memorable. I'm like, have I fucked that person or not? Like,
Yeah,
there was
that
this,
happens.
yeah,
That
there was
happens.
this guy I was chasing
Yeah,
him
avian.
for ages, and I was like, I think I was 16 and he was 19, and he's like, when you turn 18, like we'll fuck. And then one night we ended up fucking. I was like 17, and then when I turned 18, I messaged him. I was like, I'm 18 now. He's like, we already fucked, and I was like, what?
It's the mind of a dude. Holy shit. Shout out to him. He was a real one.